All right. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the live broadcast. Trying to see. I am not sure if we're actually live. Yes, we are. Fantastic. All right. So, thank you everyone for joining us today. We are actually going to answer a couple of questions that are that were asked in the comment section to another video. All right. So, first and foremost, if you haven't already, don't forget, here, where are we? We are here. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Thank you for being here. So let's take a look. Okay, so can you make a video regarding systems and dealing with call-offs? All right. Well, this came from someone who goes by the handle Crafty Nurse. How's it going, Crafty Nurse? So if you're watching the replay, thanks for leaving the comment. So here's what it comes down to. I will talk about systems today. I already recorded the video for our 10-minute home care training that gets published on Thursdays. And I specifically addressed the call-off issue on that recording. So keep an eye out for that. That'll be live tomorrow morning. Let's see. I think this is better with the lights. All right. So systems. We all need systems. Well, we don't need them. We should have systems in place. Okay. So this is what it comes down to. When we're trying to create a system, what you need to do is take a very good look at the overview of what you're trying to accomplish. So let's say our goal is open a home care comp agency. That's our first goal over here. Okay. So our bigger goal, our big picture goal is create a business that will generate $400,000 worth of revenue under private pay services by the end of the first year. Great. So now we have our goal. So now let's take one step down from there. So here's our revenue goal of 400,000 or yeah. Okay. So our next goal is, well, how are we going to get there? That is our next question. Okay. So as we are looking to see, how we're going to get there, we're going to break it down. Okay, so that means we need to do recruiting, we need to do business development and marketing, and we need to do operations. Those are the three pillars that we have to build or build upon in order to successfully have a business that will make 400,000. So now let's take each one of those three pillars and break them down. We're going to start with the most common one, and that is going to be marketing and business development. So those are actually in and of itself, we're now going to do two separate pillars there. Okay, one for business development. That is the stuff that we are going to work on that is going to help grow our business through organic word of mouth referrals. Okay, that is where somebody's going to physically go and contact people that will refer other people and end users to us. Okay. Then we're going to take a look at the marketing piece. So now here we are. Let's go again. We have our top goal of 400,000 revenue in year one. Okay. Then we have our three pillars, and now we're taking each one down. And now we're going to continue to break these items down until we get to the specific activity. So now let's take the business development piece and the marketing piece. So now let's look at the marketing piece. Okay, so what needs to happen during marketing in order for us to get clients? We have to create content, we have to create ads, and we have to get them up on the internet in strategic places. Okay, so that's further down. Now let's get this down even more. What is going to be our our strategy for social media. Okay, so now we're just really making a tree and coming down and getting down until we get to a specific set of tasks. Okay, that needs to happen. So social media, that's where we're going to go. Okay, and this is where you start building your system. How often do you need to post to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn? What type of posts will be created? Who is going to be responsible? Okay, this is the process right here. So you start with your big goal, you break it down to the simplest tasks, and then step one, who's going to do it? Ask yourself, who's going to do it? I don't care if you're a one-man show at this point. You could be in one of the states like Ohio, Michigan, Arizona, or a couple of other ones that you don't really need a license to do private pay. And you could just sit there and say, okay, today we are opening up a home care business. I'm going to hang out my shingle right next to my mailbox that it's going to be Julio's Home Care. And I am going to sit down and say, now it's time to do it. But guess what? I hate creating social media ads. I hate doing Facebook ads. Oh, crap. What am I going to do now? Oh, I'm just not going to do it. Wrong. This is why the first thing you need to do is decide who's going to do it. Best advice I give all my clients when it comes to when we start working with them to plan with them to help create a system for how they're going to run their office is write down everything you can think of that you would have to do on a day-to-day basis in your business. Everything. It doesn't matter if it's your activity, somebody else's activity. Everything from unlocking the door, setting the alarm, sweeping up, vacuuming, taking the trash out, getting business, managing your caregivers, talking to clients, all of it. All of this. Everything you can think of. Make big categories for it. Then check off everything you do not want to do. Whatever you hate to do, that needs a system first. If you don't want to do it yourself and you can't really afford to hire somebody full-time to do it, that's fine. Not a problem. There are a lot of companies out there that will help you. You got Fiverr, Upworks, Craigslist. Start putting ads. Start putting out ads. Just ads. There you go. If you can't really afford to do it that way, well, barter. Go to like let's say you need headshots or for whatever, for a nice professional looking LinkedIn. Well, go out there and start talking to photographers. Hey, listen, do your parents need home care? And barter with them. I will give you X amount of hours. Don't ever discount your price, but I will give you X amount of hours worth of service at no cost in exchange for a full battery of professional headshots and professional shots for my business that I can use for social media advertising. Okay? If you need flyers designed, a lot of photographers do graphic design. If not, find another one that does. And this is how you start working it. Find ways to get the jobs done. Now, again, I'm not advocating for starting businesses on that tight of a budget, especially when it comes to businesses like this, where you kind of need that cash flow and need to understand how cash flow goes. But I'm also not ignorant to the fact that there's a lot of people that want to start a business. They've lost their jobs. They're on a limited budget. And this is a way around a lot of this stuff. Just do it. Get it done. But even if you are outsourcing it, there needs to be a system in place to do this. How is the person that is doing the job going to understand what your expectations are if you don't let them know? So if I want a Facebook ad created for me, I need a graphic designer. If I want this to include my image, I need the pictures. But what do I want all of this to look like? Who is going to do it? What time frame do I expect it to get done? Eventually, you're going to walk away from this particular task. And then what? Okay. Then once you walked away from this particular task, somebody else is going to be doing it. And that again adds a whole nother layer to this. And this is why the system is important, because as you walk away from it, somebody else needs to be able to step in and be able to follow a manual. Okay, this is what it looks like. This is what it needs to look like. This is the budget. This is the allocated time spent. And this is how we have to make it happen. Okay, and this is what systems are about. You have to break that big goal down into all these tiny little goals, and then figure out how you're going to get them done. Make sure that you understand clearly how you want it done, and then make it so someone else can replicate what you're doing. If your system is not clear, if your system is not easy to follow, and if your system is not easily understood and replicated by another person, it is going to fail. Does not mean that you can't adjust it along the way. It's just how it works. I cannot expect you to do things one way and, Billy down the street to do it another way if I want the exact same results. I have to allow or create certain guidelines that will allow these things to happen. Okay. And this is what's going to eventually give you the success you want, the profits you want, because you have something that'll be replicable. You will have, because I don't know about anyone else, but I know me personally, I went into business for myself because I just didn't want to have to answer to somebody all the time. I wanted to be able to make my own schedule. I wanted to be able to work with people and get that satisfaction of knowing I'm helping others. I cannot do this if I'm following someone else's lead. So therefore, I need to make sure that I have things in place. Give me a moment. I need to make sure that I have things in place that will allow me that freedom to do it. So when I'm not able to be in the office, I have staff that I know will address the issues as I need them addressed. Okay. I know that my staff will arrive and open the office at a certain time. I know that the alarm will be set. I know that they will answer the phones in a particular way. I know that when appointments come in and intakes come in, that they'll be handled in a particular way, that the follow-up process that I have in place will be followed. I know that the sales efforts from my marketers will be followed in a particular way. I know that if I am unable to go out and do marketing efforts myself for whatever reason, that there are clear instructions on how to do it and what the expectations are and what the expected results are. I have clear KPIs in place, which KPIs, for those of you that don't know, are key performance indicators, so that I know what to do. I also have my checks and balances in place and clear accountability for my staff. So if I am out on vacation at Disney with my kids, I can just very literally open up my laptop or my smartphone, and I can go into the back end of the systems that I have, and I can see what's going on. I can hold a meeting from far away, and I can have my staff present the reports. Why? Because they know what reports to present. And those are systems. Okay. And that is your system. This is how it works. This is what makes the franchise model very successful. Okay. And that's great. But when you're running an independent, doesn't mean you can't have one in place. It just means you have to create one that is custom and specific to you and how you run things and how you expect things to work. See, this is going to eliminate a lot of things. Number one, it's going to reduce the likelihood of your staff leaving and your business falling apart. This is very common in home care, especially, people put all their eggs in one basket. They'll have that one person that becomes the face of the company, and they get terrified. Oh, if XYZ leaves, what's going to happen? My company is going to fall apart. Oh, no one else knows how to do it how they know. All you've done is you've created a business partner without the profit share. I mean, and they're really going to rake you over the coals anyway. Because for example, If I am your office manager and I'm the one doing your closings and I'm the one doing your business development and I'm the one who puts out fires with the clients and I'm the one who puts out fires with the caregivers, and that, and I've ingrained myself in so many avenues of your business, I already know that all I have to do is go up to you and say, well, you either give me $20,000 raise or I'll go find some other work, or screw it, I'll just leave and sit home. Who cares? Your business will fall apart without me and I won't be wrong. So I'm holding you hostage. Don't let anyone else have that much control of your business. Do not let your business fall apart if you're not there. Do not become a slave to your agency, and understand, put systems in place. So that is our video for today. I hope this information was very useful to you guys. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the information, and give us a like. In the comments section below, I will be adding in some information. Join our Facebook group. There'll be a link in there also. And also, please, if you want to submit a question, you can either leave it in the comments so that we know and we'll address it on our next live video, or you can submit the form. There's a form that I'll leave the link to. It's a Google Documents form. You can just go on there, fill it in. You can ask up to 3 questions. Be very specific, and I will happily answer them for you on our next live video. Also, if you want help on, or you kind of want a strategy session, I do book free 30-minute discovery calls to see if we're a good fit. I don't work with everybody, and I don't expect everybody to want to work with me. So I like to have a nice conversation first and figure out if we're a good match. If we are, we do offer strategy calls. I'm not sure if at the time that you're watching this, they'll still be on sale or not, but they are at the time of the recording, and you can just go on the website and take a look at that. And we also offer different coaching and consulting packages to help bring your business to the next level. Just remember, this is, the morning meeting is brought to you by Briones Consulting Group, which is my company, and we're here to help you prepare, plan, and rebuild accordingly. All right. So until next time, thank you all. You have a great day. Stay safe out there. And just remember, business is actually supposed to be about improving your life, not becoming a slave to your desk. Take care of each other and enjoy your day.